Well, all right. Let's talk about raising cane. Well, okay, I hope you can hear me over the lawnmower going on next door, but this is my cane patch. Now, I can't tell you where to get this. A friend of mine gave me a start. He told me it was a river cane and that it was, I believe he said somewhere around Wichita was where they grow. I know cane doesn't grow in my area wild. I've never seen it. But here's what I want you to see. When this stuff's done, and the cane's dry and the leaves fall off, it's just about like bamboo. It's not quite as durable. It won't last but a year or two outside. But you can use it just like you'd use bamboo. Now, this little piece of yard is pretty much a waste. It's outside my backyard fence. Tends to be shady, tends to be overly swampy in the spring. So I decided this is a river cane. I'll plant this out here. The first year, we put out one cane. And I did a video back then. And it was okay. But as you can see now, it's got, a couple of years later, it's putting out about a dozen or more. And there'll probably be more come up through the summer. Now that thing had a root on it, boy. It was that big around. And the guy said he actually had to have a hatchet to hack a piece of that root off to give to me for a start. But here's why I planted it. You know, if you had a reasonably unlimited supply of bamboo, what could you do with it? Well, you could do all kinds of things inside and outside. It could be all of your garden trellising. Lace it together with some twine and make anything you need to make. So I thought this was worth doing, and I had this little piece of yard that's not good for much except having to mow it. So here's my bamboo. It might be something that you might consider doing if you've got a spot in your yard that's not good for much. Then it gets nice and tall. It gets 10 or 12 feet tall. So it could almost do a privacy screen. And it's not as invasive as bamboo is. Bamboo will put up roots and stuff will come up in 2 yards away. So that's not something you want to do in town. But cane doesn't do that. The circle slowly gets bigger and eventually it'll kind of get thin in the middle. But for now, it's doing really good. And like I say, I thought, gee, in another couple of years, I may have enough that I could harvest in the fall and make all kinds of things out of it. Just something for fun. So all right, folks, that's raising cane. You have a quality day.